Friends, welcome to eCraft Week. So today we are going to discuss about open source technology. So what is open source technology? Open source technology is defined as a production and development philosophy of allowing end user and developer to not only see the source code of software but modify it as well. Open source providers a transparent platform open which anyone with the skills to do so can add to the development and production of the software, either for release as a new incarnation of software for others to use or for strictly in-house development only. Only issue that has come up repeatedly in open source that with the copyrights assigned to the original software and any modification made it as outlined in most source license agreements. Ownership of the software can never transfer to anyone who modifies the software. What is the need for open source? All software has source code. Open source software grants every user access to the code. Freedom means choice. Choice means power. That's why we believe open source is inevitable. It returns control to the customers. You can see the code, change it, and learn from it. Bugs are found and fixed quickly. And when customers are unhappy with one vendor, they can choose another without overhauling their entire infrastructure. No more technology lock-in, no more monopolies. Criteria for open source. The license shall not restrict any part from selling or giving away the software as a component of an aggregate software distribution containing programs from several different sources. The license shall not require a royalty or other fee for such scale. GitHub is the most famous and widely used version control system to modify, store, and share the source code. GitHub offers unlimited private repositories to all plans, including free accounts as per Wiki. As of May 2019, GitHub reports having over 37 million users and more than 100 million repositories. The license must allow modifications and derived works and must allow them to distributed under the same terms as the license of original file. D. Integrity of author source code. The license may restrict source code from being distributed and modified from only if this license allows the distribution of patch files with the source code for the purpose of modifying the program to build time. The license must explicitly permit distribution of software built from modified source code. The license may require derived works to carry a different name or version numbers from the original software. Although open source software is often free to download and use, open source license rarely transfer any ownership to the software to the end user or developer. Open source is not limited to software. Open source philosophies have been applied to everything from medicine to software formulas. Open source is a collective power of many minds. It can grow up to any extent as demand grows.